व्हायला 46च आहेत, आपली स्ट्रेंथ 72 अबोव आहे. विजय, आवाज येतो ना आता?
हो सर, क्लियर आहे.
ठीक आहे. सो गुड मॉर्निंग, वी विल स्टार्ट राइट नाउ. So
Yes,
we are, yes. So this is a introduction, right? Yeah, as we said, and outline of the subject. Okay. So this is the outline of the first unit. Introduction to database management system. We have done that. Purpose of database system. We have done that. We have learned database system application. That also we learn. View of data over database language. We have covered at certain level, but detail is in the second unit, which are the practical. It's actually a language which are for the database modeling by using database tools. So it will not be completely covered in this unit, but at certain levels, introduction we have completed in this unit. Database system structure, we have learned that also. Database model, the data model, we have learned that also. Now we are learning modeling. Yeah. So we in last lecture we have learned about the entity type, attribute type, relationship, mapping, cardinality, constant, definition, and example. Keys is not completed today, so we'll discuss the key today if time permit. And now, what is ER modeling? Yeah, so we are starting ER modeling in detail today. So that relation model we have seen: attribute type, simple, composite attribute, single value attribute, multi-value attribute, derived attribute, key attribute, entity, weak entity, strong entity, strong weak entity set, weak entity set. So the difference between strong weak entity and weak entity that we have done. So these are the symbol used for drawing the ER diagrams. So remember that entity is indicated by the rectangle, relationship by diamond, attribute is represented by ellipse shapes, weak entity represented by double rectangle, weak entity relationship double diamond, multi-value attribute double ellipse, key attribute underlines, and composite attribute. So now suppose I ask you to draw the ER diagrams, what care, what step I should follow or one should follow? If I ask you to draw the ER diagram, what is the process to follow it to complete the ER diagram? What is the steps that we need to be follow? What care has to be taken while drawing the ER diagrams? So that today we are going to be discussed. So what is ER diagrams that we know, right? It is a graphical representation of the database. It is a pictorial representation of database, right? That we know. So what is E and what is R, that also we know. E for entity, R is for relationship. So these are the points which are to be considered while creating or drawing the ER diagram of particular database. Our target is that by the end of this lecture, one should able to draw the ER diagram for hospital database management system, airline reservation system, library management system, banking management system. So once you follow this step and the care I will suggest you to today, once you follow this every whole process, then you will become able to draw the ER diagrams, right? So be careful. By the end of the lecture, you have to draw the ER diagram. So be careful about the process to follow or to the step to follow to create the ER diagram. Remember, and these are the steps how ER diagram will be created. So first step is identify all the entities in the system. First step is identify all the entities in the system. So you know the entity. Entity means any real-time object. Let's always picture in your mind, you should have the database identifies the entities. Yeah, if we consider the library database management system, what will be the entities? So member is the entity, student is the entity, librarian are the entities, staff are the entities. So we can consider the entity in particular database. So first step is identify all the entities in the database system, and entity should be appear once in a particular diagram. Yeah, there is only one entity considered at a time in a diagrams, right? Remember, create a rectangle for all entities and name them properly. So remember, so I will, by the end of the lecture, you will come to know this step how to be mapped while creating the ER diagram. So first step is that identify all the entities. Second step is identifies the relationship between entities. What is the relation between student and what is the relationship between librarian? What is the relationship between book and what is the relationship between student? Yeah, that may need to be identified and that to be mapped to the ER diagrams by using the symbol which is used for the relationship. Connect them using line and add a diamond in the middle of describe the relationship. Yeah, so this is the second step. What is the third step? Add attribute for the entities and give meaningful attribute to the names so that they can be understood by easily. So third step is that, as we know, entities is identified by certain properties and that property is nothing but the attribute. It means that each entity have their own attribute. So in third step, we have to be identifies all the required attribute of particular entities. If we consider the library members, then that library members have the attribute like name, date of joining to the library, member ID, book issued by that entity, fine. So, and many things we need to be considered as soon as that member recognized as a members of the library. So we should all care has to be taken, all the required attribute has to be added in the ER diagram while designing the ER diagram of particular database. So these are the basic steps which student or administrator or developer has to be followed while drawing the ER diagrams. And the process is called as ER modeling. This whole process is nothing but the ER modeling. Yeah. So first step, identify all the entities. Second step, identify the relationship. And third step, add attributes for entities. So these are the basic steps we need to be followed while drawing the ER diagram. So more about the best practice has to be followed. So you have to be read the PPT simultaneously while I'm explaining to you. So provide a precise is very clear and accurate and appropriate name for the each entity, attribute and relationship in the diagrams. Everything should be clear and precise. Terms that are simple and familiar always beats a vague. So you should be think it is always the perception of the mind. So that change to each person, everyone. So how you think and represent in the diagram, that's the beauty, that is a skill. Yeah, it's depend on your individual thinking. Hence, it is a design aspect. So everybody think differently and design differently. Yeah, even though you consider the library system, everybody thinking is a different, and somebody has think very creative way and draw the diagram, and this is the expectations. This is the expression. You have to be think creatively and define the term simple, easy, appropriate, precise, and this is the expectation. Yeah, in a naming entities, remember to use a singular noun's name. Yeah. So while considering the entity, you always consider a singular names, singular nouns. So there should not be a students. So entity consider, then a student. There should not be a teachers. There is only a teacher. So always remember to use only a singular nouns. That's great. So, right. However, adjective may be used to distinguish the entity belong to the same class. Yeah. Right. Attribute. For example, if we consider student from class A, if we consider the class B, their roll number is different. Means the attribute can distinguish the student. Yeah, this is the thing, right? So meanwhile, attribute name must be meaningful, unique, system independent, and easily understandable. So this is the care has to be taken while representing any entities and while deciding the name. So that has to be, you should have the in that thinking. Hence I said it is up to the how you perceive. It is the perception of every mind, remember. So second, remove vague terms. If there is a vague terms, there is no meanings, there is certain incorrect things. So there is not, the things is not picture clearly from that terms you define. So that should be removed. Redundant and unnecessary relationship between entities should be removed. There should not be a unnecessary relations between that. If we consider the database, only the accurate and the relationship exists, that should be considered. Unwanted, unnecessary, redundant, duplicate things should be removed properly from the database. So again, this is a thinking, how you think optimally. This is not important and this is important. This also strictly related to the how you think. It is a perception of every mind. Yeah. Third, never connect a relationship between another relationship. That care has to be taken by the designer while associating one relations with other. That is third point suggests that never connect the relationship to another relationship. Yeah, that care should be connect means there should not be a line between the two relationship. There should not be a association between two relationship. That care has to be think, and if there is that, how you think optimally, that care should be taken while drawing the ER diagram. Point number 4, make effective use of colors to visualize the thing. Yeah, color is for the visualization and better understanding of the ER diagrams. One can use color to classify similar entities or to highlight key area in the diagram you draw, right? So diagram you create, diagram you are drawing, diagram you are creating, the database you are modeling. If you use the color, it's better to classify the similar entities, better to highlight the things from the ER diagrams. So only point number suggests you that try to use the color while representing the ER diagram. It is not the mandatory things. Color is not a mandatory. It is the added effective to your diagram. It is the added effective, added things to your diagram, but it is not the mandatory things. Now we proceed further. So this is the template. There are various templates in the market. Things it can be, if you are not going to be see clearly, but you can be realize that also. So look at this diagram. This is a template. This is simply a template. Yeah, this is a template. So you can see the exam attendees is the entity, rectangle. Yeah, exam entity is a entity. Exam, just wait, I will see. Recording is the end. Yeah, presentation is stop sharing. Just wait. Vijay, you can see this one? Reply me.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Yeah.